Hello. Oh, I was just like dancing to my opening music over here. Happy holidays, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the party, of course. So, of course, we've got an amazing show for you today. We're going to talk about Britney Spears and if she's okay. What did Twitch's widow just put up on Instagram? I'm going to fill you in. Is Gucci the next Balenciaga? Whew, you're going to want to hear this. Plus, Bad Bunny gave us a really big surprise. I've got the best spots to hide Christmas gifts, the best cities in the world, and so much more on this week's episode of Pop the Tea. Now, before we kick into the show, I do want to welcome you to the first official day of winter. I don't know if you know, but today marked the winter solstice, which is also the shortest day of the year and also known as the first day of winter. So all I'm going to say to that is I hope the season flies by because I love to dress cute and the cold weather, not really my best friend. You know, if I have to go outside in what I'm wearing right now, I'm going to be completely bundled up, obviously, because it's super cold. But I would rather be showing off, you know, the nice fit. So winter, as quickly as you got here, you can get out of here. Let's just kick into the show. Now, we have to start off by talking about Britney Spears. Of course, there's been a lot of conspiracy theory chatter all about her on social media and on TikTok. And it's gone as far as people assuming that she isn't even alive anymore and that her family's covering up the truth. Now, it all stems from the bizarre posts that we've all been seeing on her Instagram page. And we know she's been posting some weird stuff for a few years. And it's gotten even crazier since her conservatorship ended. But with all of these nudes and crazy rants, people now feel that they're also seeing clones of her that are being posted on her page because one minute she's got a gap in her teeth, the next minute she doesn't. And then people are saying that her moves aren't the same moves as the Britney we all know. Not to mention, we also know how upset she's been about her family. And not too long ago, she posted this tribute to her sister, which of course was out of character. And now she's at it again with this post where she references wanting to have coffee with her mom. Wasn't she just hating on her mom a few months ago? Mind you, she just went on this posting spree where she turned off all of her comments and addressed that Instagram doesn't like posts of people revealing their bodies anymore and how she's in Mexico. Listen, bottom line is she is not okay. Something's terribly wrong and we don't have any real answers, nor do we know the truth. So everything we see and hear, sadly, just speculation at this point. On a side note, though, people also feel her marriage to Sam was a setup and they've uncovered a confidential marriage license. Let this girl fill you in.
So somebody found Britney and Sam's marriage license, and what I'm looking at is not good. It's not a regular marriage license. So Britney supposedly married Sam on June 9th of this year. Now take a look at the marriage certificate. Now look at the date right here. August 4th of 2022. Why would your marriage license be filed 2 months after you actually got married? It's possible, but why? And that's not even the important part. The important part is that it's a confidential marriage. What is a confidential marriage, you ask? So I searched up what Family Code Section 500 is. And it says when an unmarried man and an unmarried woman, not minors, have been living together as husband and wife, they be married pursuant to this chapter by a person authorized to solemnize a marriage under Chapter 1 without necessity of first obtaining health certificates. And then I dug a little further. We all know that Britney came out and said that she was not present for her wedding, and I've been kind of curious as to what that meant. So I kept on reading, and it says, if for sufficient reason either or both of the parties to be married are physically unable to appear in person before the county clerk, a confidential marriage license may be issued by the county clerk to the person solemnizing the marriage if the following requirements are met. And it's goes on to say, pause to read this all, but this says the person solemnizing the marriage physically presents an affidavit to the county clerk explaining the reason for the inability to appear. This is what I'm looking at. Sufficient reason includes proof of hospitalization, incarceration, or any other reason proved to the satisfaction of the county clerk. So my question is Britney locked up in a mental institution somewhere again? and we just don't know about it, that would explain why we haven't seen her out in public in 6 entire months. We haven't seen her since she got married. Is this why?
That is just a lot to take in, right? All I'm going to say is I hope Britney's safe and that she's okay. And hopefully we're going to get more answers as the new year unfolds. But I just don't know what to believe anymore. Even Perez Hilton was speaking up about it the other day on his live, and he said that he does have some inside information, but that he's not able to divulge it, obviously, because we all know that he started years ago always ripping apart Britney, but now he kind of seems to be like on her side. But the crazy thing is that he did say that she is okay, but she's not okay. But she is alive, but that things are not okay. And for us to read between the lines. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know exactly what he means. Maybe we should have him on the show. I do know him. Maybe we can get some answers. I just don't understand why, if he has a little bit of information and everybody's going crazy, why he can't just drop a little nugget. You know, let us know. Let's move on. Mason Disick, we all know him as Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick's son. Well, he had his bar mitzvah the other day at a nightclub in West Hollywood. Now, they gave him a private ceremony and then they had a little private dinner. And of course, they partied all night with friends and family. Now, I heard the Kardashians received a lot of backlash online because they were seen wearing crosses around their neck when this was a whole Jewish ceremony. It's like they can't ever leave this family alone. But regardless, congratulations to Mason. Let's not take the focus off of him and his day, okay? It doesn't always have to revolve around what the Kardashians are wearing or what they're doing or how they're acting. Let's just focus on the fact that he celebrated his 13th birthday. Allison Holker, Steven Twitch Boss's widow, just made her first post on Instagram following his suicide. Now, she wrote, "My one and only, oh, how my heart aches. We miss you so much." And you know, ever since we mentioned his death on last week's show, authorities found a suicide note where he kind of just led to prior challenges, saying that he faced them before he took his own life. All I'm going to say is may he rest in peace. May his family and his, friends find comfort, especially during this holiday season. It's going to be real tough on everybody, especially the kids. I feel bad for the kids. Absolutely. Rumor Willis, Demi Moore's daughter, she is expecting her first child with her boyfriend, Derek. Now, they shared these adorable pictures on social media of her growing baby bump. And is it me, or does she remind you of a young Demi when she revealed her baby bump carrying Rumor's sister Scout? Do you remember this picture? Yeah, like mother, like daughter. Congratulations! Super excited. Can't wait. Love seeing pregnant ladies and babies about to pop out. Ooh, gets me all feeling a little baby fever here. But then I don't want to ruin my body yet. Let me just slow down. But speaking of babies, we finally got a chance to see Rihanna's baby boy. She made her first TikTok post all about him, and she captioned it, "Hacked." Take a look at this video.
Oh. You trying to get mommy phone? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my ovaries are screaming. Yeah, I said it. We still don't know his name, but he sure is cute, isn't he? Oh, I just want to squeeze those cheeks. Anyway, is Gucci under fire now after their most recent ad campaign featuring Harry Styles, which shows him wearing a teddy bear t-shirt and posing with a children's mattress? Well, Gucci tweeted this photo with the caption, "A performance piece starring Harry Styles and the Gucci Ha 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 collection." Now, of course, all the criticism came in when people started noticing the similarities between this Gucci ad and the Balenciaga controversy. Not to mention, both brands are owned by the Keurig Group. Do you find these ads to be similar, or do you think people are just reaching at this point? Let me know in the comments. Elon Musk posted a poll on Twitter the other day asking if he should step down and resign from being the CEO of Twitter. Well, 57.5% of people said yes. And he said that he will when he finds someone foolish enough to take the job. So I guess if you're interested in replacing Elon, just, I don't know, hit him up on Twitter. because you know he's on there. He lives on Twitter for the most part. So the big question is, will you wake up a millionaire on Friday? Well, if you play the Mega Millions, you just might, because Friday's jackpot is at an estimated $510 million. And that's because nobody matched all the numbers from Tuesday's drawing. Now, if no one matches them on Friday, that pot is going to be bigger and get us closer to billionaire status. But we all know the odds of winning are like 302 million to 1. So yeah, good luck. And if you do win, I could take $1 million off your hands. Just, in case you feel like donating to the Starr Foundation. It goes to my closet and my clothes and my shoes and my bags and my trips. But listen, you could write it off. It's okay. You could write it off. That's what we'll do. New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest is set to go live from Times Square. And as always, the talent is incredible. You're going to get to see New Edition, J-Hope from BTS, Jax, Farruko, and Duran Duran, just to name a few. Now, there will be some other performances and check-ins from New Orleans and Disneyland. You can watch it all go down, of course, from the comfort of your home, December 31st on ABC. See, if it were up to me, I could do what I did last year and actually go and watch everything from Times Square. Because, yeah, I live not too far away, so I can literally walk over there. But do I want to deal with all the crowds and all the people? Last year was, it was under control because, a lot of people were still afraid to kind of go out. So everything was kind of under control and it was perfect. This year, I have a feeling it's going to be back to normal, super out of control. So I'm going to stay as far away as possible, most likely watching it on my couch. If not, maybe going out to a nice dinner spot and watching it there. I don't know. I'll let you know next year what I do. Exactly. Next year, because that's when we'll be back. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Bad Bunny, well, he jumped on TikTok Tuesday to give us a little listen to a brand new song. Now, he starts off saying in Spanish, check this out. Let me play this for you. It's too close to the year. Go ahead, let's take a listen. I can't stop. Is he gonna drop this song or what? Now, he captioned the video with, let me know if you want another preview. Yes, Bad Bunny, we do. We don't want just another preview. We want the entire song. If not, the entire album that it might be coming off of. For all we know is you might just surprise us with an entire new album. And if that's true, can you drop it all before the year ends? You got a week to do it, okay? So bring it on, Bad Bunny. Bring it on. Drake, he's going on tour in 2023, and he announced it during a live stream over the weekend. Now, if you remember, he actually toured back in 2018 with the Migos, and since then, he's also released 5 albums. Now, there's still no info yet on tickets or tour, but don't worry, I'm going to keep you posted because just like you, I am going to have to get my hands on some tickets. Woo! Now, by this time next year, looks like Taylor Swift is going to be a billionaire. According to Forbes, they are estimating her worth right now to be $570 million. With her Eras World Tour coming up, she can make another $620 million. So just do the math. Cha-ching. Kind of wonder now how many Swifties are going to wake up Christmas morning to some tickets to her show. Can I be your plus one? Looks like Justin Bieber is selling his music catalog for $200 million. Now, if this deal goes through, according to sources from the Wall Street Journal, it could be the largest music rights acquisition in the company's history. Okay? Now, the deal is going to include all 6 of his albums, as well as his other singles and his collaborations. Wow, that is incredible. Well, let's see what's poppin', all right? If you're wrapping presents like a little elf, but you're running out of places to hide the gifts, I'm gonna help you out, okay? Because I came across the top 10 places where you could stash them before you have to put them under the tree. Now, the number 1 spot is your bedroom closet. The number 1 spot is your bedroom closet. Yes, because that makes the most sense because, who else is going to be going in there? Followed by a spare room, a coat closet, under the bed, in your car trunk, and a spare drawer or cabinet, in the basement, in the garage, under the couch, and also at someone else's house. Yeah, just don't forget you put it there. So where's your special hiding spot? Let me know. I know I used to try to always find presents when I was little, and I knew all the hiding spots. Had I had this list, I would have had more places to look and probably would have found everything. But you can only think but so much when you're a kid. Speaking of gifts, how much would you say you have spent so far this holiday season? I was reading that on average, Americans spend about $950, and that is up from about $840 last year, which we can all thank inflation for. But let's get back to this number. How many people does $950 cover? Because if you're buying me a new bag this year, maybe a new pair of shoes, well, there goes all that money and then some on just me. So I need a breakdown here. Or am I just expecting too much? No, you can never have too many bags and shoes, right, ladies? So if you're spending that $950, what are you getting everybody else? Because you've already spent it on me. Well, if you're a parent and you're looking for a really cute way to get your kids to get rid of some of their toys that they don't play with anymore, I have an idea for you. Have them pick out some of their gently used things, like some of their books, games, dolls, whatever they have, and then have them put them under the tree this year, unwrapped, of course, because when Santa stops by, he could take them with him to deliver them to the other kids in need. And there you go. A win-win. You could thank me later. So if you're looking to get your fill of holiday movies this week, here's what you could catch that's streaming right now, okay? We've got The Grinch. It's available on Peacock, HBO Max, and FX Now. Disney Plus has all the Home Alone movies. The Santa Claus is also on Disney Plus. Rudolph is on Apple TV and Prime Video. The Nightmare Before Christmas is on Disney Plus. Bad Santa's on Paramount Plus, Showtime, and Hulu. And of course, everyone's favorite movie, Elf, streaming on HBO Max. Now, question for you. Do you love to travel? Because if you do, what do you think the best city in the world is? Go ahead, take a few guesses. Paris picked up the title for the second year in a row. Now, New York City actually made the list at number 10, and it was the only American city to make the top 10. The other top cities are Dubai at number 2, followed by Amsterdam, Madrid, Rome, London, Munich, Berlin, and Barcelona. And after talking about that, it makes me realize that I need to get more stamps in my passport. And I've already been to a couple of those places, so I think that I'm going to have to try to get my butt to a couple more. Although we all say that my first place that I want to go to is Greece. Greece is not on the list, but that's still not going to stop me from going to Greece and completing this list. So yeah, if you guys are giving me anything for Christmas, make sure that it's money for my plane ticket. How about that? I'll be happy. We don't even have to spend money on shoes and clothes and bags. I already have enough to just take, and when I get to these countries, I can go shopping there. Now it's a win-win. Gas prices have finally dropped to the lowest number in more than 18 months. And as of today, the national average was $3.10 per gallon. The price is expected to continue to drop as low as $2.98 per gallon by Christmas Day. And that is definitely a driver's dream and a Christmas miracle, if you ask me, right? So if you want to fill up on your tank, try to wait until Christmas Day. Okay. We have to talk about what is delicious. Crumble cookies. Have you heard of them? Because they just dropped a new cookie flavor for the holidays. Look at this eggnog cookie, okay? It's got a sugar cookie base, some eggnog buttercream frosting, and a sprinkle of nutmeg. Now, of course, you can get your hands on it now because it's only going to be available until the 24th. So hurry, okay? The rest of this week's cookie lineup includes birthday cake, snickerdoodle, red velvet white chip, frozen hot chocolate, and of course, everyone's favorite traditional cookie, milk chocolate chip. I just want some milk to dunk these cookies into, and well, never mind. There goes my diet. Speaking of, Van Leeuwen Ice Cream Company, they make some delicious ice cream and also love to make some outlandish ice cream flavors. You remember they made the mac and cheese ice cream, the pizza ice cream, the hot honey ice cream. Well, now they just collaborated with Netflix on an ice cream inspired by the movie Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. And yes, they're going to be releasing a glass onion ice cream flavor on Friday. Now, it's made with caramelized onion jam. I don't know how delicious that sounds to you, but if you are interested, you can get it at their New York City and LA locations as well as on their website for $12. But onion ice cream, don't be making out with anyone after eating it unless you're both sharing it, because then obviously the smell and the taste will cancel each other out. But onion ice cream? I don't know about all that. I just don't know. You know, after all this food talk, before we go, if you don't want to gain another pound this holiday season, do yourself a favor and step on the scale every single day. Now, I know that that's not something that's recommended, but it will help you, keep yourself in check and let you know if you should work out a little more that day or cut back on the snacking that day. Listen, I'm just looking out for you. It's the holiday season. Everyone's going to be out and about cooking and eating and then sleeping without working out and then drinking and then eating some more and then, it's inevitable. So if you don't want to have to be stuck wearing sweatpants the entire winter, just make sure you don't gain yourself a couple of extra pounds. Unless you can afford to do it, then go for it. But I'm just trying to look out. With that said, guys, I just want to say that I've had such an amazing time hanging out with you. No, this is not goodbye. This is just like a little see you later, because you know why? We're going on vacation. And we are, of course, going to be back the first week of the new year. So technically, I'm not going to see any of you until next year. Unless I do decide to jump on to my TikTok live, which I love to do every now and then. So make sure you're following me on TikTok at Starr AKA Virtual. Of course, on Twitter as well at Starr AKA Virtual. Make sure you are subscribed to me on YouTube and you're following me on Twitch. But like I told you, I will be going live on TikTok as a surprise every now and then. And the only way you're going to know that I'm live is you have to be following me. Plus, I will be popping on Twitch real soon. And especially when you're talking about this ASMR stuff, maybe we should be taking like a little ASMR party to another stream. We could totally do that. If you guys are down for that, I'll work on that. We'll figure it out. I've never done it before. It could be like ASMR 101. And then you could tell me what sounds you want to hear or what you want me to like touch and tickle into my little microphone in front of me. I think that'd be amazing. With that said, I do want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and of course, Happy New Year. Whatever you celebrate, I just want you and your loved ones to be able to spend time together, be happy, be loving. It's all about love. Spread the love. We need more love. For 2023, we need to prosper, grow, be full of love, and lots of wealth. Okay? And with that said, I guess, guys, I will catch you next year. Okay? I will see you then. Have a good one. I love you guys. Bye.